Alright, everybody. Y'all ready to see Chris get mad? Here we go. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Potted Plant Entertainment. So, I just got finished filming my top 10 most anticipated movies of 2023 video. Go check that out. And so that I'm not wearing the same clothes in the thumbnail, I put on a hoodie. Okay. Yeah, that's a trick I've done before where, like, I'll just, like, change my shirt in my hat or something. Just so that it's less obvious. Anyway, okay. So I just got done filming that video. Did my notes for my worst movies of 2022. Doing that now. And like I said in the previous video, my end of the year roundup video for all the movies I saw in 2022 but did not review should be coming sometime this month. Yeah. I look forward to making that video. Because I will feel better. Because like there's all these movies like there's a few I still have to watch, which is why I'm not making that video yet. But I'll feel a lot better once I finally get that video up and out. Okay. So, and I'll also be doing a best of 2022 video, but I have to see a few more movies before I make that video. So, those two videos will be coming soon, but right now let's do worst of 2022. Oh boy. I feel like I'm much more entertaining when I'm mad. Do you agree? I don't know. Let me know. Do you think I'm more entertaining when I'm happy or when I'm mad? I will admit my reviews for bad movies definitely are more entertaining than my reviews for good movies. Because I just get so mad. But you know what though? I dropped my book. That's not what I was gonna say. You know what though? I'm true to myself. This is me. This is my personality. And if you want to have success on YouTube, which I have not found yet, but if you want to have success on YouTube, you have to be yourself. You have to do your own thing. Don't rip off other people. And if you do rip off other people, give them credit. Okay. Worst movies of 2022. Number 10, Uncharted. Now, here's the thing. I saw Uncharted, and I thought it was fine. It's not a great movie. I wouldn't really say it's a bad movie. It's just, it had poor writing, and that's kind of what ruined it. But it was enjoyable. I don't know if I'll ever feel the need to watch it again, though. Number 9 is A Christmas Story Christmas. Now, again, not a bad movie, but this movie was super forgettable. There was absolutely nothing memorable about A Christmas Story Christmas in any shape, fashion, or form. Okay, like, I'm surprised I even remembered it enough to add it to this list. That's how forgettable that movie was. Number 8 is Jurassic World Dominion. Now, this was not a good movie. I was very, very excited for this movie. I love Jurassic Park. I went in all my Jurassic Park gear to see this movie, and it just wasn't good, guys. Like, come on, Locust? Nobody cares, dude. And also, the writing wasn't good. That's what bogged down this Jurassic World trilogy. It's the writing. Can you please hire incompetent writers to make these big franchises? Like, you can get great writers to make small films. Why can't you do that for these big films? Why do you keep getting these morons who can't write to do these big franchises? You know what I just realized? I didn't take that down from the last video, so that's a little awkward. But as I was saying, yeah, this movie should have been good. It should have been good. And it sucks that it wasn't. It really, really sucks that it wasn't good. It really, really, really sucks that Jurassic World Dominion was not a good movie. That movie should have been a survival film about how dinosaurs are roaming the earth. It's years later. They've repopulated. They've expanded, and we're living in a world of dinosaurs. And we're trying to survive, like The Walking Dead. That's what this movie should have been. That's not what we got, and it wasn't a good movie. They hyped it up like that's what we were going to get. So why that's not what we got is beyond me. Number 7 is Lightyear. Lightyear was a pretty forgettable film as well. It was very controversial because of the half-second gay kiss. My real issue with it wasn't necessarily that. It was the fact that two women had a baby. And the movie doesn't explain that. That's what I didn't like. Like, that doesn't make any sense. So, yeah, that's what I didn't like. And it was just, it was just kind of forgettable. It wasn't bad. It's just, I don't know. I wasn't that into it. Number 6 is Halloween Ends. Now, yeah, Halloween Ends was... I was so looking forward to this. This and Jurassic World Dominion, I was so looking forward to it. Why couldn't this have been good? I mean, seriously, why did this movie have to be bad? Like, we all wanted this movie to be good. We were all excited for it. We were all looking forward to it. Why did it have to be bad? I mean, seriously, why does Hollywood keep hyping us up for these big movies only for them to be bad? Like, really? Like, Star Wars, the sequel trilogy? Come on, man. Why do you keep hyping us up just to let us down? Stop doing this. And Halloween Ends is just another sad example of Hollywood getting our expectations up only to let us down. I don't understand why they keep hiring these crappy writers to pioneer these big franchises that we all love and all want to see good movies out of. I don't understand. Number 5 is Don't Worry, Darling. I actually really enjoyed this movie when I watched it, and then when I thought about it some more, I was like, that was pretty bad. There's all this stuff that happens in it, and the movie never explains why. Like, there's so much stuff that happens in that movie, and you never get a shred of a hint as to why it happened. So, I don't know. It was a stupid movie. Number 4 is Beast. Beast, I get, was like a self-aware movie and all, but that movie could have been like a fun guilty pleasure movie, but it was kind of like Leprechaun for me. I get like a lot of people view it as a fun guilty pleasure movie, but for me, I just thought it was bad. Number 3 is Ambulance. Holy moly. It took every ounce of my being to stay in my seat. Like, I only stayed and I didn't walk out because I knew I needed to do my review. That's why I didn't walk out of Ambulance. Ambulance is Michael Bay's newest action film, and yeah, it is pretty awful. It sucked. Like, the camera work was crap. The story was crap. The characters, I couldn't really get that into them. What a terrible movie. Number 2 is Morbius. Morbius is so awful. Dude, I've never seen a movie memed as hard as Morbius. We need to bring back Morbius memes. Morbius memes are some of my favorite memes of all time. Like, Morbius memes was so great. How we all talked about how good it was because it was so incredibly awful. Morbius is a laughably bad movie. There were times where I just went on my phone because I was so bored. You gotta check out my review for Morbius. Like, I ripped into this movie. It's so bad. But that's what makes it so funny. Morbius is a joke of a movie because it's so bad. Oh, Morbius. I love the meme so much. Like, it earned like $10 billion. Morbius is one of the movies of all time. Like, the memes that came out of how bad this movie is are legendary. This movie will forever be remembered. We will not forget about Morbius. Morbius will never be forgotten because it was so bad and we all clowned on it for it. Morbius. You know, I think about it fondly, but for all the wrong reasons. I would never watch it again, though. And number 1 is Crimes of the Future. Let me tell you about Crimes of the Future. Okay. I've reviewed every single movie on this list. So if you want to check out my full in-depth thoughts for all these movies, go check out my videos. Go check out my review for Crimes of the Future. Look, David Cronenberg. I think the only movie from him I've ever seen is The Fly, but I would like to see some other, because I know he's a well-known director, well-respected director, who's made good horror content, and I would like to expand out and see more of his stuff. So, really, it's just this and The Fly from him that I've seen. So, I saw The Fly, and The Fly is a really good movie. I really like that movie. You ever seen? Go check it out. It's a good movie. I wanted to go support him because you know what? I knew this movie was gonna bomb. And David Cronenberg is a director that I kind of like, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go support him. I have never wanted to walk out of a movie as bad as Crimes of the Future. Crimes of the Future is the most boring, contrived, weird, for no reason movie I've ever seen in my life. This movie is the biggest piece of crap, but it thinks it's so good. It reminds me of Cats. Cats thinks it's the best movie ever. Like, that movie just screams, give me the Oscars, I am amazing. And Cats is the biggest piece of crap movie. And so is Crimes of the Future. Crimes of the Future is just as bad, if not worse. No, I would say Crimes of the Future is worse than Cats. Because, yeah, I mean, Cats is boring at times, but you can watch Cats and laugh at it. Crimes of the Future is one of those movies that's so bad, it's just irritating because you can't even watch it high and get enjoyment out of it. Not that I've ever been high, but if I was high, I would still not like Crimes of the Future. If I was high, I'd probably like Cats. For all the wrong reasons, obviously, but I'd still enjoy it. Crimes of the Future is so boring. It is one of the most boring movies I've ever seen in my life. It's so weird. I didn't understand what was happening at all. I never followed the plot. So, like, oh my God. Crimes of the Future. And Cronenberg wrote that movie himself. What was he thinking with this? Like, I get he was trying to be original and unique. I get that. But holy crap, did he go at it all the wrong ways. Crimes of the Future is an awful movie. Don't ever, 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 ever watch Crimes of the Future. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to Potty Player Entertainment for more. Hit the like button. Leave me reviews, suggestions down in the comments down below. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Potty Player Entertainment for channel updates and bonus content. And much love. Oh my gosh, you guys. I totally want to buy the site. Never.